Hello everybody, finalKenpachi, welcome to another Raid Shadow Legends video. In this video, we are gonna take a look at the upcoming fusion, guys. This fusion is starting on the June 6th. She's from the High Elf faction, Legendary Champion, Defense type, and the Force Affinity. This is going to be hybrid fusion, guys. So what does that mean? So we are going to collect the fragment for the epic champion, then we are going to level up the epic champion to get the legendary, which is the fusion. So let me show you guys her skill. You guys already see her, how she looks like. First of all, her visual is looking pretty nice. Actually, I like it, but we need more than that, right? So let's take a look at the A1 skill pretty quickly. Attack one enemy twice. Each hit 30% chance to place a provoke debuff for one turn. Also 10% chance of the counter attacking when an ally arbiter is hit. Occurs per hit. So this provoke chance gonna be 50% after rebook. Very good for the Hydra wise, right? Which is Plurium releasing lots of champion with the similar A1 recently, which is weird, you know. A2 skill. Attack all enemy has 75% chance of removing all shield buff and one random buff from all enemies. Then place a shield buff on the all allies for 2 turns. The value of the shield is proportional to this champion defense. When you book it, guys, this is gonna be removing shield and the extra one random buff chance is gonna be 100%, and the cooldown gonna be 3 turn cooldown. Her A3 skill places a elite protection buff on all allies except this champion for 2 turns. Also places strength buff on all allies for 2 turns. When you book, it's going to be 3 turn cooldown. Look, this ability is actually very strong, guys. So elite protection is the best protection buff you can get, and the strength is the second one. And after them, increased defense buff. Okay, this is how is that going. So very strong. I believe Uros can also do that. There is not many champion in the game can do that at the moment. So very good. But we are going to talk that after we finishing reading her skill. I'm going to talk about that, where we can use it, why she's not make sense, stuff like that, okay? Passive skill, first one, 4 turn cooldown. Increase the champion accuracy by 20 for the each ally under elite protection buff. Cool. Especially on the Hydra wise, you can build her like kind of low accuracy because this skill is the 3 turn cooldown. So when this champion killed, reset the cooldown of the destiny call skill of the an ally arbiter. If there's a multiple champion on the team, only this effect gonna be activate once. So what skill is that? Guys, this is the arbiter revive ability. So if she's dead on your team when she died, arbiter this skill cooldown gonna be reset. Alright, so she can revive again. And her second passive skill, this time her resistance increasing by 20 for the each ally under elite protection buff again. But please remind that, guys, like this passive skill has a cooldown, 4 turn cooldown. So this champion will also receive 20% of the damage of any ally arbiter. If there is a multiple champion on the team with this skill, this effect only activate once. If the any ally arbiter is about to get killed by the fatal hit, place an unkillable buff on her by 1 turn. If there is a multiple champion on the team, this skill going to be activated. So let's say your arbiter about to death on the arena, for example, she's gonna protect her by casting an unkillable buff. If they are gonna kill this champion, she's gonna reset the cooldown of the arbiter revive ability. Alright, so she have lots of mechanic going on with the arbiter. So what does that mean? That's weirdest champion I ever see. I would like to say doesn't make sense to me, guys, because arbiter is no longer meta on the end game perspective. We have a way better champion, right? But on the early game, mid game, like when you got her, obviously she's gonna help you a lot, right? She's still one of the best champion to boosting your turn meter, please increase attack buff, stuff like that. She also will revive, which is amazing, right? And she also have a 30% speed aura. Makes sense now? She have a 30% speed aura. Healing your turn meter. Cast giving you increased attack buff. For the kill the enemy. All arbiter job is preparing your team, go in first and kill the enemy. And why will I use that champion on my Arbiter team? If I start him first, if my Arbiter is the fast enough to kill the start from the enemy team, then my job should be focus them, right? I either can lock out them, I can CC them, I can debuff them, I can nuke them, I can control them, right? I'm not gonna let them, hey, I'm using my Terminator boost, now I'm gonna wait so you can kill me. There is no team like that, guys, okay? There is a go second team, but go second team, not start them first. It's a go second team. So go second teams are tanky enough. Like, let me show a couple of my go second team example. Okay, like this is one of my go second team, guys. We have a Harima there. Harima is a damage reduction on her passive, and my champion mostly in the stone skin. You know, this is also another go second team example. This is also go second team, guys. You know, tanky champion. Had this tanky champion, you know, I didn't place a Ursuga there, guys, for the Eli protection. Maybe you are like, oh man, she also have Eli protection. You know, like, I mean, true, guys, but let's say like enemy speed team, for example, this one, they have a Krixie, right? Krixie gonna be place my skill on the cooldown. Warlord, Yumeko, right? So go second team also has to be a champion against them, like Harima. It is the passive skill. Unless they use Romanto, they cannot do anything about this passive skill, right? Same for the Ursuga. Give me 1 second. Same for the Ursuga, guys. Ursuga also have a passive skill, damage reduction, right? This lady passive skill, yes, this lady also have a passive skill, but it's only working against the Arbiter, which is the speed champion. So why will I use a champion to protect my Arbiter if I'm using the speed team, right? I really don't get it, guys. Like, I wish it's more like unique ability. You know, I actually like this thing. You know, like, I believe this is the first time we are getting champion like that. I mean, normally they release a couple champion together when they have a synergy between their scale. But Arbiter obviously released it long ago. This champion just arrived on the June 6th. I actually like the idea. I wish, guys, like, I actually, whenever I say this skill first time, and I feel like, man, instead of the resetting her cooldown or like stuff like that, protecting her, you know, let's see, like, if we are using this champion with the Arbiter, guys, and Arbiter, let's say, also gonna give us increased defense buff, you know, increased attack, increased defense buff. When she uses that ability over there, that will be so sick, guys. Actually, that will be make Arbiter meta comeback, actually, because most of us have a decent defense champion, defense nuker, but we cannot use them, right? Because most of the people doesn't have lucky enough to have a Sifi. So try to using Harima in the arena without the speed booster giving you increased defense buff is very, very hard. Actually, beside the Sifi, there is not many champion can do that. There is, I believe, only maybe more than that, but I believe there is a rare champion can do that yet. Doom Screech. Fill Tormentor by 30%. Also place increased defense buff. You know, that kind of mechanic maybe gonna make her much valuable. But right now, guys, she's don't have a full buff removal as well. So it's only one random buff with the shield buff specifically. She custom shield depends on this champion defense. We don't know her base stat yet, but that's cool if you need a shield champion. For the Hydra perspective, I mean, we got a lot of the fusion recently with the similar ability, guys, like Give the Shield, Weak Field, for example, A1 Provoke, Eli Protection, and Strength. All these three abilities, guys, good for the Hydra, okay? If you need a champion that control the decay to protect you with the shield, Eli Protection, and Strength buff, that lady can definitely help you to fill that role. Beside that, her passive skill for the arena perspective, especially with the Arbiter, again, guys, Arbiter team are fasting. They're supposed to be fasting. Is that worth to make a go second team with the Arbiter? I mean, sure, you can do that actually. Before I pull my Sifu, I've been using Arbiter in the stone skin, kind of slow. Her base detection not bad, guys. Defense kind of low, but her HP is good. You can make it. It's possible. So you can place your Arbiter team stone skin, all of your champion stone skin, and you can obviously gonna be lower your speed a little bit. So she can actually fit this role because it's a passive skill. So if maybe you can leave her like no stone skin at all, so she can die beginning of the game. So if the enemy team has a lockout champion, for example, your Arbiter cooldown get reset and she can revive and fill Terminator, stuff like that, you know. That's the only usage I have, guys. Her second passive skill can also help your Arbiter survive. Obviously, this is probably not going to work against the Rotos champion like a Rotos. This A3 ignoring the unkillable buff. So, but it is what it is. That was the upcoming fusion, guys. Again, this fusion coming to June 6, and it's going to be hybrid fusion. I am going to skip this fusion. Yes, I also skipped the Vixville fusion. I don't think this fusion. I mean, I'm not even using Arbiter, guys, anymore. Like she actually missing piece. Like my Ugo is 100 speed faster than Arbiter. Like you guys can see, like I'm not even using Arbiter, you know, clearly. So anyway, again, for the end game perspective, she has 0 usage. For the early game, mid game, you can definitely make some okay-ish team on the arena. And Hydra wise, she have 3 ability going to help you on the Hydra. Thank you so much for the watching. Let me know what you guys thinking about her. Are you guys going for it or do you guys skipping? Obviously, there is another thing, guys. Before I end my video, Pilarim recently doing a soul event for the Fusion champion. So this champion also gonna get some soul event. We can already say that it's coming. And giving her 5-star, 4-star can definitely help you, but obviously there is a cost. I won't recommend it, to be honest, but again, if you love her kit, prepare yourself for the soul event as well after the fusion. And like always, thank you so much for watching. Catch you guys on the next time. Have a nice day. Bye bye.